Um, Hi, everyone. Well, hi, who is watching this video. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? I don't really have a beginning or set end to this video, and there will be an alarm going off because it's 4:20, and I was supposed to be waking up at this time, but I can't sleep, so this is what we're doing instead. I'm going to be streaming me playing Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm just going to be like ranting per se because I need to get some things off my chest and I don't really have anyone I can talk to, so I'm going to talk to you who's watching this video. And I know that there's going to be some people I know to watch this because they like to look at things I do, see things I do, and like make fun of me and try to clown on me and stuff like that. But like, I don't really care because I know that they're going to do it. And in fact, when they do it and they're all in the same call and to make fun of me, I'm just not gonna care. Honestly. I guess I just know it's coming. But, you know, when it does come, and I do know that they did it because I see a view on the video and I can see who it is and I tell who it is, you know, I'm not gonna be surprised. But anyways, regardless, let's begin. Now I do want to say I can't see the OBS anymore and I don't want to pull it back up, but I do want to say that I have been playing this game a lot. I have never played Kingdom Hearts 1, nor did I play Redux, I think, the card one. Is the audio loud? Let me see. I know I just said I was going to pull OBS up, that's it. It is kind of loud. Let me show you how I'm looking. Yeah, it's not that bad. Yeah, I know y'all can hear my fan. Whoa, brother. But yeah, I never played this one. That's kind of loud for me, anyway. Okay. Why is it so loud? Whatever. Wait, hold on. If I go here, do that, and then it's gonna have to be good enough. I don't know how well y'all can hear it, but I'll just watch it back before I upload it. But I never played this one. I was supposed to, but I didn't want to because I saw Cloud in this game, and I was like, yeah, he doesn't look as good as he does in 2. I think this is a movie. I'm not gonna watch this yet. No, I'm not playing this. I'm playing this one right now, which is what we're gonna play. You're gonna watch me play, I guess. I don't think I watched or played this, either one, and I didn't play this. So here we go. I think I'm on Hollow Bastion Part 2, where you can see Cloud. But I already watched the cutscene. I already made a clip of it and everything because I wanted to see it. And yeah, I got really far in the story. But I think I liked it. I think I'm liking it so far. I'm definitely a little confused, but from what I've gathered, Sora is the chosen one, and apparently he got put to sleep by people at the end of his adventure in KH1, and then he got separated from his other half, Roxas. Yeah, I was just fighting this little thing. It's like a little boss room. I wish you were here. I was on this boss for like 3 hours, bro. He's tearing me up. But yeah, I was genuinely getting tore up. And that's not what I was talking about. See how easily I get sidetracked? Whatever. But yeah, I was just... Anyway, on a different topic, because I keep getting sidetracked and forgetting what I was supposed to be talking about. You know, can I tell you something? You can't answer, obviously, but I'm gonna assume that you said yes. So you know, recently I was talking to this girl. Well, I've been talking to this girl for a really long time. And when we started talking, I really liked her. We had like a talking stage and everything. And then we got together, and I loved her after a while. Well, not even after a while. After like the first month, I loved her. Sorry to not show you guys the scenes, but like I said, I've already played this. There's no save point in Hollow Bastion for some reason, so I have to sit through cutscenes again. But yeah, I just, you know, I loved her, you know. And we dated for around 8 months. yeah, around 8 months, I want to say, I guess. But yeah, I think we dated for around 8 months, give or take. And our anniversary was on the 11th of August, I want to say. So we broke up because of a lot of factors. It was me and her, but it was me, I will say. I was definitely making a lot of mistakes, and I will give myself the benefit of the doubt, because I can promise you it's as really loud for you guys, because it's really loud for me. Oh my god. Hold on. I just don't want it to be loud for y'all. Not that quiet. I'll try to, well, let me see. I think that's good. I wish I could like hold it up to the side while I play. No? No? Okay. Yeah, it was worth a shot. No? Okay. Whatever. Unpause the game. Why am I? Yo! Get out of first person, Sora. But yeah, so I was okay. It's really loud. Like actually, I was just moving around and it was really loud. I'm sorry for complaining about the noise so much, but like I can't even hear myself think, bro. Sheesh. It doesn't seem this loud when you have it on TV, but when you have it in your headphones in your ears, it is so loud. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah. So we had been talking for around, yo, they're shredding me crazy. But yeah, we had been talking for 8 or 7 months, I want to say. So we broke up, like I said, because of me and her, but it was mostly me. I was making a lot of first-timer mistakes, even though it was not my first relationship, but it was my first relationship, if that makes sense. It was like, I had a relationship before her, but it definitely wasn't the relationship that I could learn too much from, per se, because it was our first, it was her first guy she dated, and it was my first anybody ever I dated. So, yeah. It was not good, to say the least. But her, the one I had dated after my first, technically, you know, I really loved her, you know. But then when we broke up and I realized my faults, I was like, okay, if we do ever begin to talk again, I was going to be better, right? Oh my gosh. But yeah, I was like, oh yeah, if we ever talk again, I'll be better, and so I'll make up for my mistakes. Yeah, you know what? You know what? We're getting off Kingdom Hearts. We're getting off Kingdom Hearts. No, we're not. There's no save point now. I don't want to have to go back to this. Whatever. But yeah. So I was just thinking, and I was like, okay, let me improve on this, and this. So I took some time to myself, in a sense, but took some time to myself for her. So it wasn't really good time to myself. It was more time to myself so I could improve for her, though. Which, I mean, it's time spent, yes, improving yourself, but that wasn't for the reason of improving myself for myself. It was the reason of improving myself for her, so we could be together. Which, I mean, or any reason to improve yourself is any, so, you know. But, you know, that was my reasoning at the time. So, you know, I'm going through the motions and such, and we eventually talk again, and I was like, oh my goodness, I can make up for my mistakes. So that was reason number one, I was talking to her. And reason number two was that I had still loved her. And it was only, what, like a couple months after we had stopped dating. Not even a couple months, it was like 2. It was like a couple months after we had stopped dating. And so I was like, yeah, this time I'll be better, so that we can be together. Because I really love the girl, you know? So we were talking. That was my alarm, if you heard that. Yeah, so we were talking recently. We were talking since the start of my school year this year, and so we were doing okay. We argued every now and again, but most times we would make up, right? But what, yesterday we got into it, and it was a really bad fight, and she told me that this isn't going anywhere, what we had, because we weren't together, and we weren't like, we didn't have a label, but we were trying to see if we could get the label back, if that makes sense. So we were just like, okay, let's figure out what we can do, right? And she said, okay, this isn't working out, so let's stop doing this. And I want to be cordial, I want to talk to you, but we can't keep doing this. I was like, okay. So I was a little hurt, a little bit at first, but like I kind of knew it was coming, and so I was thinking, and I was like, why don't I feel anything? But then it started hitting me. So I told my mom, because we had something planned Friday, and I told her, yeah, it's probably canceled. And she was like, why? So I told her the whole rundown, told her something, whatever. So she was like, oh yeah, I don't think y'all should, hang out anymore because it'll take you longer to get over her, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, we had that whole conversation. It was a long conversation. She gave me some pretty good advice. My alarm just went off again. I looked away from my screen. I'm about to die. Anyway, back on topic. I don't know. It like I said, it hit me recently, and I don't know what to do. Honestly, I knew that this was gonna end with one of us heartbroken, and I figured that it was gonna be me. And it was me. So then I was just like, why am I not surprised? Now I can get off, but I'm not going to. But yeah, I was just like, I don't know what to do next. I only got to this part. I just didn't know what to do. The who? Anyway. Anyway. Yeah, I miss her a lot, and I know that I'm going to see or hear some comments like, oh, you're trying to copy the method, people talking about their feelings and stuff. I mean, sure. Sure I am. Not really doing it for money per se. I'm just doing it so I can like talk to people, I guess. I've been good at talking to people at a point. I'm not getting on my problems. I might blow my head off. I was good at talking to people at a point in time. But after I got betrayed by my original friend group, I was just kind of iffy about the whole getting close to people again. Why is it on bright mode? Why is it always on bright? Yeah, I was always kind of iffy on getting close to people again. I want to see some niggas judging my avatar in the comments too. It don't matter. I don't care. I was gonna change it, but I just don't feel like it anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I keep switching topics. I don't know. My mind's racing right now. So many things in my heart, and I don't know. And then I'm not gonna wake up and be able to text her good morning. I'm not gonna be able to go to sleep, tell her good night, tell her that I love her. I'm not gonna be able to say those things. I'm not gonna be able to hug her anymore. I'm not gonna be able to hug her mom, tell her mom that I love her. I'm not gonna be able to say hey to her sisters and joke with her sisters. Why is it so loud? Why is every game I play so loud? I'm not gonna be able to do the things that we once did together because we're not going to ever be together, per se. And I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know what to do with that. Okay. And then he's gonna... What the... I think he got blocked. Oh yeah. What the... Okay. Yeah, he's about to work me. No, he's not. Hold on. What the... No, he has lock on. I can see it. How the... Okay. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. He's genuinely working me right now. I don't know how to feel. What the? Oh yeah. I don't get niggas who hold block and they're winning the fight. I think I might get banned if I say that on YouTube. Even though I'm black. Oh my god. I'm closing the game. I'm closing the game. Why is this nigga in my game? Oh, I just know he's gonna call me and I don't wanna talk. I don't wanna talk. I don't wanna. This nigga. Okay, he's gonna run it back on me and I'm just not gonna want to. Look at this nigga. Anyway, back on topic. Who's next? I'd feel kind of bad. I don't want to fight him again, but I just don't like that guy. Yeah, okay, whatever. Back on topic. And like I just said, I don't know why I can't stay on topic. I just, I kind of miss her. Yeah. And there were negative things. We argued a lot, and it was our communication. We weren't the best at communicating, me or her. I'm not gonna say me, I'm not gonna say her, I'm gonna say us both. We didn't really have the best communication. And so, that led to a lot of our problems. And we just always argued about something, no matter what it was. And it was just a lot. It was a lot of arguing. It was a lot of everything, honestly. And my friends kept saying it's toxic. You have to stop talking to her. This, that, and the third. And you know, in my heart, I knew that it was toxic, but I couldn't bring myself to let go of her. You know, I couldn't. She was my everything. She is my everything at this moment because we just stopped talking. What, yesterday? Today, actually. We spoke today, but that was the deciding factor today. We stopped talking. But yeah, we stopped talking. And I just don't know. I don't know what to do now. People say move on, you have so much of your life left to live, or so many other efficiency and all that. But like, I don't know. She's all I've ever had. So it's kind of hard to imagine having anyone else, if that makes sense. It's hard for me to imagine having anybody else in my heart or in my head. And I just keep thinking about the things I said and all the things I did, and things I did for her, to her, with her, and it's all running through my head, and I know that I'll never be able to do any of that again because she's gone. Whether that be because of me, which it was, honestly. I'll say that we had issues, and I'll say that it was because of me and her. Will I say that I didn't have issues and I caused issues? Of course not. I just admitted that. I'll admit that I caused issues, but I'll also admit that she caused issues too. It was kind of mutual. That's kind of how our relationship works, and the way we handled the issues that we had with each other was the reason we stopped talking in the first place. We both kind of had different solving styles to our issues, and in the end, it didn't work out. It didn't work out between us, and you know, I guess I wish that it did, in a sense, because like I wanted her a lot, and no matter how much you want somebody, that doesn't mean you're gonna get them, right? So I was obviously expecting that maybe we weren't gonna work out. I was expecting it. It was in my heart. I knew. I was like, this is gonna end up being one big fat waste of my time, right? But I trusted her. I trusted myself. I trust myself to not make any mistakes, or at least be what I wanted, what she wanted in a man. Why can't I dash? Yeah, I expected myself to be what she wanted in a man, what I wanted myself to be. And, you know, I ended up being neither. You talking about, so you alright? No. I'm not gonna lie to him. My heartache. I haven't even called anything. I don't want to. I don't want to be rude, but I just don't want to talk. I don't want to. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy to say. Yeah, that's the way. You make me talk when I don't want to. That ain't no excuse. That's different though. He's saying this, but this is low. This is excuse. Okay, I'm gonna. Do I call him? Y'all are no chat. Y'all can't answer. Y'all can't answer me. I'm thinking in chat saying yes. By the chat, I mean my one viewer I want to get on this video. So I guess that'll be it. I know that I didn't say much because I kept getting off topic. I have the attention span of a goldfish. She used to say. Oh my gosh, bro! I'm never gonna get over this. Never. I'm never gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna call her him. I wish I could call her. Leave her a voicemail. I'm not gonna do it. I want to though. So bad. But I'm gonna call him, and then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube though. I'm not. This is no editing, by the way. There's gonna be no editing on this video. And y'all are gonna hear every part of this. All right. I'll be back. Hold on, wait. OBS. I have no like bye per se, but bye everyone. I love you. If you haven't heard that today, I love you, and I don't have to know you to love you. If that's what you're saying in your head, I don't have to know you to love you. But I love you, Stay alive. That's all you really need to do. Just stay alive. And yeah, really, there's nothing you need to do other than stay alive. Just be alive. Okay, I don't know how to end it off. I'm just gonna say bye for the last time. Okay, bye.